Everyone is using it for weight loss, and people are shedding pounds faster than ice melts under the Los Angeles sun. Hollywood has found a new miracle, and it is spreading everywhere. What happens if Ozempic is never able to stop celebrities from using it to lose weight? Stars insist it is only a healthy diet, but let us be real, this is not the power of salad. Behind the selfies and red carpets is a dangerous obsession with instant results, hidden injections, bodies pushed beyond their limits, and trust us, secret number 12 will shock you and make you question everything you thought you knew. Subscribe and stay tuned, because what is coming will be hard to believe. Number 1. Lizzo and the silence that followed. Body positivity. Lizzo did not just release hit songs, she sold a revolution, loud, proud, and unapologetic, telling millions they did not need to be thin, filtered, or small to deserve happiness. Then, without warning, the music stayed, but the message faded. Paparazzi photos appeared, showing a slimmer waist, a sharper jaw, and a transformed body, something Hollywood understands far too well. The internet erupted, fans debated, critics cheered, and Lizzo chose silence. No bold speeches, no playful responses, only carefully posed photos, controlled angles, and captions that spoke without words. Industry whispers grew louder about pressure, falling sales, and executives who support confidence only when it sells. Add lawsuits, endless criticism, and the cruel math of fame, and the former body positivity icon slowly disappeared into brand-friendly quietness. The irony cuts deep. Lizzo once encouraged the world to take space. Now, she's smaller, quieter, and more tightly managed than ever. She did not just lose weight, she lost the freedom to be loud, and in Hollywood, that may be the heaviest loss of all. Number 2. Jonah Hill, trapped in the weight loop. Skinny, then ripped, then bigger again, then suddenly too thin. Jonah Hill's changing body hits Hollywood like unwanted plot twists, yet everyone keeps watching. Headlines celebrate, memes explode, critics analyze every pound, and the cycle spins faster each time. What once looked like a glow-up now feels like a warning sign flashing bright. For more than a decade, his weight has been treated as public property, every transformation framed as a career strategy instead of a human struggle. Insiders say the pressure does not fade, it triggers panic. Every gain sparks drastic reactions, risky shortcuts, and a desperate urge to shrink quickly. Doctors warn this pattern is dangerous: extreme loss, rebound weight, and repeat. This time the damage goes beyond the physical. Friends describe anxiety, irritability, and an obsession with mirrors, suits, and constant comparisons to other actors. His confidence rises and falls with the scale. The Jonah who joked about his insecurities is gone, replaced by polished posts, controlled angles, and silence where humor once lived. Behind the carefully curated images is a man fighting an invisible war that applause cannot heal. And the real question remains: how many transformations can one body endure before the loop finally breaks? Number 3. John Goodman, when reinvention goes too far. 200 pounds gone. Applause was expected, but concern followed. When John Goodman returned to the spotlight looking slimmer, Hollywood did not cheer, it whispered. The man once known for filling every room with shock size, voice, and presence suddenly seemed to have slipped through the cracks of his own legend. What was intended as a comeback felt more like an unexpected plot twist. For decades, Goodman's larger-than-life presence was his brand. Then came the quiet shift in the industry: younger faces, leaner bodies, fewer roles for men who did not adapt. Insiders say survival, not vanity, drove the change. He quit drinking, walked daily, trained relentlessly, and lost over 200 pounds. Discipline, yes, but friends now speak of fatigue, fragility, and health worries, replacing the warmth audiences adored. Public appearances raise concern, not nostalgia. Some close to him fear the transformation happened faster than his body could safely handle. Hollywood calls it reinvention,
Fans call it unsettling. Before we continue, subscribe so you don't miss what fame truly costs behind the curtain. Did John Goodman save his career or lose a part of himself trying to fit a new mold? Number 5. Chelsea Handler, the woman who shattered Hollywood's silence. While the industry perfected fake salad talk and endless "I just walk a lot" excuses, Chelsea Handler did something unthinkable. She told the truth. No filters, no wellness buzzwords, only brutal honesty. What began as a casual visit to an anti-aging doctor quickly turned into a disturbing plot twist. Chelsea later realized she had been prescribed a diabetes drug without even knowing it. The side effects were harsh: non-stop nausea, mood swings that destroyed relationships, and serious digestive issues, bad enough to require real doctors, not social media advice. The hardest moment came when she admitted she felt like she was poisoning herself out of vanity, not for health, not for longevity, just to be thinner. The photos confirmed it: a hollowed face, drained energy, and the sparkle gone. Stopping the drug did not magically repair the damage. Months later, her body was still not the same: digestion ruined, energy depleted, and lasting harm done. Chelsea did not glamorize the outcome. She called it the worst decision she ever made for her body. In an industry addicted to pretending, she chose confession over perfection, and that honesty made her dangerous, because when one star tells the truth, the illusion begins to crack. Number 6. Mindy Kaling and the quiet transformation. She once proved you did not need to fit the mold to command the room. Smart, funny, and unapologetically herself, Mindy Kaling built an empire by being the exception. Then, one day, that exception quietly vanished. New photos appeared showing a slimmer body, a sharper face, and angles Hollywood loves. There was no announcement, no explanation, only a sudden glow-up that felt less empowering and more calculated. When asked, Mindy stayed vague, talking about healthy choices and feeling stronger, the usual answers. Yet the speed of the change raised questions. Industry insiders know bodies rarely shift that fast without assistance, especially under intense pressure from high-profile projects. Former colleagues noticed other changes: constant mirror checks, fixation on outfits, and distance from the woman who once joked about not fitting in. The curves she celebrated slowly became something to conceal. The irony stings. Mindy built her brand on honesty, yet spoke the least when it mattered most. In Hollywood, even those who challenge the system are not immune. Sometimes the biggest transformation isn't physical. It's the quiet moment when self-acceptance is traded for approval, and no one admits the price. Scott Disick. Fame ate him alive. He once partied like tomorrow didn't matter: champagne, yachts, chaos, and somehow he always looked on top. Then he reappeared in public, and everything shifted fast. A thinner frame, hollow cheeks, tired eyes. The party prince now looked exhausted. What fans assumed was a health kick felt more like a silent cry for help. Behind the scenes, the concern became serious. Family insiders worried about both his body and his mind. The loud charmer grew withdrawn, skipped events, avoided cameras, and slipped into unpredictable moods. Producers quietly adjusted lighting and makeup to soften what cameras could not. Friends noticed paranoia and depression replacing confidence. In a family where relevance is currency and reinvention never stops, Scott may have chosen the fastest way to stay visible and paid the highest price. This is not a comeback story, it's a warning. Scott did not just lose weight, he lost the version of himself people connected with.
Number 7. Jessica Simpson. When the image no longer matched the words. Jessica Simpson built her name on honesty. No filters, no pretending, only real conversations about postpartum bodies, weight struggles, and learning to accept herself in public. Fans trusted her because she felt relatable. Then the photos changed, and they changed fast. A dramatically slimmer, sculpted version appeared online, and the woman who spoke about self-acceptance suddenly looked almost unrecognizable. Jessica said it was discipline, workouts, and willpower, Applause followed, but so did doubt. Trainers and health experts quietly questioned how results that extreme could happen so quickly without medical support. Behind closed doors, insiders described obsessive weigh-ins, extreme food rules, and mood swings that affected work and relationships. In public, she spoke about balance. In private, the scale controlled everything. The deepest damage was not the weight loss, it was the disconnect. Fans were not jealous, they felt misled. The message they once believed now felt like marketing wrapped in honesty. Jessica did not just change her body, she changed the trust. And when inspiration turns into impossible standards, the glow-up no longer looks healthy. Number 8. Sharon Osbourne and the confession that shook Hollywood. She did not whisper it, and she did not soften it. Sharon Osbourne stared straight at the illusion of Hollywood beauty and said, "This destroyed me." She went from over 230 pounds to what she described as a skeleton with skin. Her transformation was not a glow-up, it was a warning. The drug promised control, confidence, and praise. What it delivered was nausea, exhaustion, and a body that forgot how to eat normally. The most frightening part was that stopping did not restore her. Her energy never fully returned, her appetite never reset, and her body crossed a line that was hard to come back from. Sharon admitted something few celebrities ever say: weight loss can become addictive. Praise arrives first, clothes start hanging loose, numbers keep dropping, and suddenly what began as vanity turns into a physical and mental trap. The bitter lesson is clear. If someone with unlimited money, elite doctors, and decades of industry experience can lose control, what chance does everyone else really have? Think about Sharon's story and share your thoughts in the comments, because silence is exactly how this keeps happening.